Ein solches Vorhaben ist eine nationale Aufgabe von europäischem Rang.
In 1987, the newly founded Deutsches Historisches Museum was intended as a gift to the still divided city of Berlin. Chancellor Helmut Kohl picked a site for the museum in West Berlin. The idea was anything but popular. The project hardly gained pace and was disrupted by discussions about the location and the purpose of the entire endeavor. When the wall came down, all previous plans were dashed.
Die Wiedervereinigung.
Reunification also meant combining both historical museums. This made it possible for the museum to move into the Arsenal building, one of the most important locations where history took place and where history was always displayed.
Memorable the meeting of these two men. One, a personage of some weight regarding the construction of Europe, the other, a globally active, graceful creator of impeccable forms.
We sat in the Chancellor's offices, Helmut Kohl, Pei, and interpreter and myself. Kohl and Pei talked about Mitterrand, about Beijing, about current events. And after that, there was no formal commission to discuss. It became merely a courtesy visit. They ran out of things to talk about after about half an hour. Well, then Helmut Kohl had an idea. He opened a drawer. In it, there was a record player. Kohl pressed a button and played a Mozart divertimento. Pei was entranced, captivated by the show of something private. It broke the ice.
Helmut Kohl then commissioned I.M.Pei to design an addition to the Arsenal building, the Zeughaus. Time caught up with the GDR and its historical museum. In 1990, its ideological perspective on the past became history itself. Pei's transparent facade casts light and shadows on forgotten aspects of the arsenal, the Zeughaus. At the same time, it quietly reflects the Baroque grandeur that this building is a tribute to, the rise and fall of the Prussian Empire. In 1715, Johann Heinrich Gerken enthused,
"This is a most exquisite, magnificent, grand and beautiful building. No example of the fine art of architecture compares to it in all of Germany or even Europe, as everyone must agree. It can only be marveled at with admiration and pleasure, this massive, solid construction, which is at the same time delicate architecture."
Nikolaus Goldmann, architectural theorist around 1660.
An arsenal is a large, spacious edifice in which to keep the stock of weapons in an orderly fashion. Such a building should always be freestanding with a square on each side, and in the middle there should be a courtyard like a marketplace. There must be sufficient space both in front of the arsenal and behind it, so that one can load a cannon in the one side and out the other.